Back now with famed sports writer and best-selling author Mike Lupica and his new book for young readers, Lone Stars. A 12-year-old football player is having doubts about the game he loves. He's taken a few hard hits, and he's seen what the sport did to his coach, who played for the Cowboys and now sometimes gets lost on his way home. Mike, it's good to see you. Good morning.
Good to see you, man.
I'm going to start. You know how difficult this is for me. I'm going to start with a compliment. You have a great way of taking stories that make news in the world of sports and weaving them into these books for young readers. And I think perhaps this is the best example of it. Tell me about what inspired you to write this.
We live in the age of the new information about concussions and CTE and head injuries. And, you know, you're a dad, I'm a dad. Fortunately, my sons did not want to play football. So I never had to encounter what it might have been like to have a talented kid who now faces the risks that we know are there. And so this book seemed to be the right time, and I set it in Texas on purpose because football is religion in Texas.
Yeah, the book starts in Clay's coach. Clay's the main character, Coach Coop. Clay's coach says, you can't play football scared. Yep. And yet today, players are playing it scared, especially young players. Parents of young players are watching them play it, and they're scared. How's it changing the game?
Well, what this book is a conversation about this. I lay out the facts of the modern world and then ask people to decide. And it is about overcoming fear. And one of the fun parts of this book is I set it against the Alamo, which is about great courage in the face of insurmountable odds. And so Clay not only has to overcome his own fears about going over the middle and taking hard hits, he sees what the game has done to his coach, and he's just trying to get the coach to one more Cowboys reunion on Thanksgiving.
I think one of the great things, taking it back to the real world here for a second and talk about the conversation that's taking place surrounding football, I think one of the great changes has been that former players have stepped away from the stigma of talking about the injuries they sustained and the lasting effect of those injuries. Would you agree with that?
Oh, 100%. The
guys
coach,
like Brett Favre and people like that.
Well, this coach comes out of that culture. He comes out of the culture where, you know, you got to stick your head in. Okay, you got to stick your head in, except now we see the cost of sticking your head in. And he's starting to be confused. He's starting to have memory loss. And the one thing about this book, Matt, I don't put a big smiley face ribbon around this. These kids are smart enough to know there's going to be no happy ending for this coach. They're just trying to get him through one more season.
And you're not trying to, push aside sports in general, because the history of your books has always been that sports occupy an enormously important role in a young life.
And one of the things that I love about this book is the mom is like its moral center.
Yeah, you love her as a character.
I love her as a character because she grew up in a Texas football-loving family. Except now it's her little boy playing these games. And so she watches them like a hawk. And again, I'm not preachy in this book. I'm not telling parents what they have to decide. Again, I'm happy that my sons didn't want to play. They were kind of conscientious objectors when it came to football. I'm glad I didn't have to make that decision or have this conversation.
Again, the book is called Lone Stars. Mike, always good to see you. Thanks very much.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.